What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have been doing DoorDash for 3.5 years at this point and making videos along the way, how I dash, tips and tricks. And today I'm going to make another video about tips that DoorDash does not tell its dashers. How to tell if a customer tipped before you accept the order. So when you're looking at the acceptance screen and you see $2, $3, $4, that is mostly base pay. They start their base pay at $2. It could $2, $3, could even be $4, depending on how many dashers have declined that order, how long the order has been bouncing around. And if it is $4, it's most likely like a $1 tip. So when I see any order under $5, I instantly decline it, because when it comes to the parking situation, the waiting on the order, you might have missing items, so then you have to contact the customer, wait for a reply on what to substitute it with. You might have trouble finding the customer. Like, there's a lot that goes into one single order. So if anything happens, I like to make sure I'm set up enough to where it is worth my extra time I have to put into that order. And with that being said, you will get orders that are 5, 6, 7 or above, and obviously those are going to have tips on them. Sometimes though, I have accepted an order that was all base pay. So it has been going around for 2 hours, and now when it got to me, it was at $8. I took it, and then at the end of the order, I realized that it was all base pay. But all that base pay paid for my time. So when it came to that, like, it doesn't really matter if it's tip, base pay. I know people are no tip, no trip, but if it's $8 and it is worth your time and miles, like, it doesn't matter if it's coming from the app or if it's coming from the customer at that point. But at that point, like, you can't tell if it's a tip or not. So you turn on your DoorDash app and you are flooded with non-tip orders. $2, $3, $4 orders just flooding you. Decline, decline, decline. Now, these are just orders that have been bouncing around the dashers. And then here you come along with your new, fresh, $0 ready to dash. And they're going to send them to you to try to get you to take one of them. This happens to everyone. No matter what your acceptance rate is, this happens to everyone. Actually, yesterday when I started my dash, I got like 3 really bad orders in a row within like 20 minutes. So it was pretty dead at that time. But I got so discouraged. I lost all motivation at that point. So don't think this is how your day is going to look. Just wait a few minutes, maybe 5, maybe even 10 minutes, and you will get a good paying order. So accept that and then just keep going from there. So speaking of declining orders, now whether your acceptance rate matters or not is an ongoing conversation, argument between dashers. Does it matter or does it not matter? Now, you cannot be deactivated if you get down to 0%. I have been there. Nothing happens. You just start going up as you accept orders. There are some dashers that do believe if your acceptance rate is too low, you'll be put into a different algorithm and you'll only be offered lower orders. And if your acceptance rate is higher, you'll be offered higher orders. My acceptance rate is currently in the 20s, which personally I would say that's pretty high for me. Take that as you will. I'm not sitting here saying acceptance rate doesn't matter. Decline all of the ones that aren't worth it to you. That's what I do. That's how I think. But when it comes to you and your finances, I do not want to tell you what to accept, what to decline. There's also new programs that entice dashers into keeping a high acceptance rate to be in them, such as the large order program, Top Dasher, the pizza program, and the diamond program. So take that how you will. Just know that there's other programs if your acceptance rate is higher. Okay, peak pay. Now tell me, when you get a message comes to your phone saying DoorDash has a $3 peak pay in your area, let me know below, what do you think? How do you react? Do you run to your car, turn the app on, and try to get the $3 extra per order? Or are you like me and you ignore the message completely because you know all the other drivers around you are getting this same message, and most likely they are heading out, which means in a matter of time there's going to be too many drivers, it's going to be oversaturated, not enough orders to go around. So even though there's this $3 peak pay per order, you're going to be getting less orders. So let me know which mindset you have and if peak pay even matters. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is multi-apping. I have plenty of videos on my channel where I'm multi-apping Uber Eats, DoorDash. I'm showing you how I take one order at a time, how I am cherry picking on both apps, and I pause one app while I'm taking the order on the other. Once that's delivered, then I turn the other one on and I see which gives me a best order. But there is a wrong way to multi-app. I can link some of these videos below for examples. DoorDash does not mind if you multi-app. Like, legally, they don't care if you multi-app as long as you do it respectfully. Now that means you're not taking 2 different orders from 2 different apps, from 2 different restaurants, going 2 different ways. Like, that is not the right way to multi-app. That is actually called dirty multi-apping. Obviously that is not going to work. Somebody's food is going to be cold. The apps are tracking you the whole time. The customer can see you turn by turn. You could get in trouble for heading the wrong way. You could get your tip taken off if it's like on Uber Eats, or if it's on DoorDash, you could get support calling you, asking you why you are going the wrong way, the customer's complaining. And if you multi-app correctly, you could increase your earnings. Just do it the right way. I think that's going to be it for this video, these tips. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I can answer them, another driver can answer them, or I can answer it in a future video, so let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.